I believe we're live. It says it's calculating quality. I don't know what that means, but it's probably waiting to hear our voices so it can calculate the quality of this broadcast. Mason?
A1, as always. Buzz Media.
Marley?
I'll have to agree with that.
Yeah. Clearly the A team here. Although Mason, I did pick a fight with you this morning on the Morning Buzz.
Oh, God. I did not watch it.
It was actually about that.
Oh.
That was the exact complaint. I have to get my laptop so I can change the name of this.
Wait, is it live right now? Oh, yeah, we're live. Oh, okay. The camera's working? All right, so we are underway. Marley Coburn, how are you feeling about this game today?
I'm feeling good. I think it's going to be a good game. I'm very excited, actually. Especially for Varsity.
What was that?
You feel comfortable on play-by-play?
You want me to? We can just, you know what? This is like with transparent, like commentating. We can discuss our. You want me to do play-by-play for this game?
Yeah.
Do we have a roster?
No, we do not, which is going to make it just a wee bit harder.
That's fine. That's fine. It's good to increase the difficulty level. So this is like the freshman game, I believe. They said it's 2 JV games, but I think it's really like
I thought it was supposed to be freshman. But
freshman first, then JV, then varsity. And the first 2 games are 40 minutes each, I believe.
that's what I thought, yeah.
You know that what you think is
20-minute halves.
probably right. I'm gonna let you guys talk for a minute while I get the link out to people who want to watch.
All right, good game set up for today. The man to watch today is Blaine Shaw. Amazing game. Our last game out here. A lot of catches, game-saving interceptions. He was just all-around great player. He'll be one to watch.
I agree with that, Mason.
We're going to do our best to let you know each of the numbers of the Oxford Hills players.
I'm sure at some point we'll end up with a roster. That point's just not right now. No kickoff to start the game.
Yeah.
No kickoff. They're going straight. Is it the 30-yard line?
I believe, yes, with the 7-on-7. We probably should go over the rules. Like I said, I got to rename the link. We got something, in just a moment I'll be ready to fully pay attention. But you guys can go over the rules. What are the rules?
One of them is 20 yards for first down.
Correct. 20-yard first down. Oh, the game is getting underway. 7-on-7.
First play. And I didn't see what happened on the play because I'm looking at my computer. I'm actually counting on you right now for play-by-play because I'm not paying attention. Just for another minute. Mason, what happened?
Oxford Hills, number 13, connects with number 43 on a 1-yard pass.
How many yards?
1 yard.
Ooh.
There's a quick warm-up. The Oxford Hills quarterback wearing a hat out there to protect himself from the sun or for style points.
It's a little bit of both, right? Oh, here we go. We may be able to get our roster right here. Mr. LaRoche. Are there not going to be rosters? We don't know. We had a long time to figure this out. So hopefully before the varsity game, maybe we can get some rosters. Oh, that's
All right.
all right. Oh.
13 connects with number 43, who was taken down by number 22, Troy Gerard.
You give me one more second. I'm going to be fully paying attention to this game. I want to post the link on Facebook. You know, you got to go to the Facebook. It's what the people. It's where the people are. And I believe the clock is not stopping at all during these first two games. It will only stop when we get to the varsity showdown. All right, I'm done with that now. I'm paying attention
Alrighty, we are ready
for a while
to head underway.
until I get distracted again. 24 people watching.
Nice.
Not because of me, because I only posted the link like 30 seconds ago. So those people are already just, you know, regular Buzz Media fans.
Figured it out.
And here we are going to see Hornets on offense.
Did we get a turnover on downs there?
Yes, we did.
Yep.
Looks like Sawyer out back at quarterback.
So our quarterback, Blaine
Oh.
Shaw out wide.
Was that Jake Mayu? I don't have a roster on me.
I think it's
Number 36, Jacob Mellon is going to
Jacob
catch.
Mellon. Sorry, Jake. Get the
it
wrong
was
name.
close. You had the first name.
Well, you know, I had them both in class,
Close.
and they both started. They have both Jake M's, Mellon and Mayu.
Yep.
It was kind of 50-50 there. Marley, can you see with that wooden post?
I can see. Yeah, I can see around it.
You just have a blind spot.
But it's not too bad.
We rolls out, goes through the hands of number 27
Yeah.
Braxton Rail. Sets up a second and third and long. Well, that down there says second. I'm gonna blame that guy. The chain gang people. That's the parents that get a chance to come to see the game,
It is.
which is awesome. But they don't have the same, you know, sort of chain gang experience maybe that our career chain gang people,
Yeah.
the professionals.
Our A team of chain gangers.
Oh, Sawyer back, rolls out, little flip out to Jake, and it's gonna set up a 4th and 8.
4th and 8. Interesting to see what the Hornets are going to do here. 4th and 8. Punting's not really an option along with field goal kicking. Not very many field goal kickers can make it from this long out, especially in high school.
I really want to see a field goal kicked.
I would like to see that. I want to know who would do it.
Maybe we can request it. I think we get a little pull.
We tried to request to get Denver to play quarterback last time for a second.
It didn't really
That
work, but
didn't go too well.
Sawyer rolls out, fires complete. That's first down.
32.
Now, I don't know if you can catch it, Mason, if you get the camera on the fact that there's also a soccer game happening. Oh, that's just the power plug. Pff. That camera's not close to out of power yet. I just shut off the power for a minute there, speaking of, as I was trying to push it closer to you.
Is not a Buzz Media broadcast without technical difficulties.
No, so we have a turnover on downs here, first down for the Hills.
Oxford, yeah.
Now, Oxford Hills, they've only been able to play sports since Friday.
I know.
Well, they were playing earlier in the year, but they were yellow for like 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks. Chris Gray waving people around, getting people set. He's yelling for a middle backer. I think that might have been my opportunity, but I wasn't close enough to get in. Later on today, we're going to be debuting. Oh, I'll wait till after this play. Number 8 for Oxford Hills, fires complete. That's a pretty
42.
42, like a good 8-yard pickup.
Yeah.
We are going to be debuting a brand new camera angle. We went super high tech. I don't think it's going to come out to a varsity game, but we're going to give you the on-the-field experience. Possibly the very on-the-field experience.
New quarterback out there for Oxford Hills.
8 looks around. Fires it deep, complete.
Fire. Great separation there from number 19, able to shake 2 of the Hornet defenders.
Troy Gerard in there with the. Did we decide last week? Is that still a tackle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Troy's in with the tackle. That's a first down though for Oxford Hills.
Great
Yep.
pickup. Largest pickup all day here for Oxford Hills.
So we get third. So it sounded like we're doing 2 20-minute halves,
Yep.
and we got 13 minutes to go here in the first half.
Yep.
Oxford Hills getting set, ready to play. 8 is back. Fires deep. Oh, just over number 11's outstretched hands. Now, we did have a camera person for today, but with the girls' soccer game rescheduled, she is playing in the game, which is a very acceptable excuse to not show up for a Buzz Media camera. And she was conscientious enough to email me to let me know.
Nice.
Still 0-0 with about just under 12 minutes to go.
Now, the Leavitt teams have been very successful. Last week, I think we had a clean sweep of winning everything
For all sports.
for every sport. Oh, just incomplete there, number 13. But we're playing some heavy hitters today. Some big Class A schools. Oxford Hills. The girls are playing Edward Little at soccer right now.
Wow.
So we've stepped up the difficulty level, which I think our guys are probably ready for. I think they're okay with
Probably.
getting some
Yeah.
challenges. Football last week, we kind of Lisbon was a little. Lisbon tried. They had a good game, but they were a little overmatched, I would say.
I agree. I think I heard that when they go to Lisbon, it's Lisbon's senior night.
Oh,
And Lisbon is not too happy with that. is
having
my
to play Leavitt for their senior night.
Yeah.
Here we have third and 20. Oh, it's up in the air and picked. No, incomplete. Almost intercepted there by 22, Troy Gerard.
If you notice, Oxford Hills is running a 2-quarterback set, similar to what the Hornets are doing last week with Hayes and Hathaway. 13 is now a wide receiver.
Well, I'm not surprised to see the trickery starting to come out here for teams. So you can't be blitzed. That would be one way to try to trick the defenses if you don't know who the quarterback's going to be till the last minute.
Yeah, not a lot of opportunity to try out those usual gadget plays that you see in a regular football season. So they have come up with some interesting ways to work around this.
Here we go. This is third or fourth, depending on which person we're looking at there. I think it's fourth, though.
I think it's fourth.
They go out wide.
Ooh.
Short. See if he can evade a tackler. He's brought down by 24. Aiden Turcott.
What's interesting is 7-on-7 is usually a prerequisite to the regular football season. It's always been a staple of Leavitt to put out a 7-on-7 team. But this year, it seems like it might be the main course. We are unsure of whether a actual football season will happen.
Right. Definitely the main course for the fall.
Yeah.
Still hoping for the spring season. Hornets take over. Hathaway the younger back at quarterback. Tries to go short, but incomplete to 32. He tried to throw it.
Yeah.
Tave Cloutier, who I think is a freshman. Yep.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Toy rolls out, fires a short again. Chipping away there, setting up a third and What do we got? Guys go 3rd 7.
Yeah.
Looks like. Looks like Drew Leavitt out there calling the plays for the freshman team.
Mhm.
Who's the other coach out there with him?
My dad.
Oh, there. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. The masks are a little deceptive.
I know.
Sawyer rolls out. Looks deep.
Blaine
Oh!
Shaw.
Well defended there by number 11 for Oxford Hills. Now, what is your dad's official coaching position? I know that as the roster of coaches is extensive. What are his duties?
I think that him and Drew are the freshman coach.
Okay.
Both co-coaches. I think.
Do you know who, like, how they split up the responsibilities? You don't have any inside information for us, Marley?
Not really.
You don't have
I'm
no idea
sure
what
he's
your dad
probably
does.
said stuff, but I
Don't listen to your dad.
Well, I listen. I just don't necessarily understand it all. So
That's fair.
I'm pretty sure that they're co-coaches for the freshman team.
Drew Leavitt has been I believe he was the assistant freshman coach when I was there, when I was a freshman.
Wait, can we what's happening right now in the field? Everybody ran on and off, and they're switching sides.
Like.
Oh, is that a? They punted it?
Yeah.
I wasn't looking.
I think Dayton punted it.
Yeah, that was me not paying attention and confused. Yes, so they did. They punted on their 4th.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the viewers saw the punt. It's just me, the Varsity
Varsity
didn't.
They actually did a punt. I just believe they said, I declared a punt, and then they just put the ball at their 30 on the other side.
Okay, there wasn't actually a punt.
No, there was not.
Oh.
All right, that makes I feel better that I didn't somehow just black out for a minute there and miss a ball being punted. In the varsity games, they really punt. We got a new quarterback in. 13 looking around. Tried to find 11, but incomplete. So wait, Mason, you were saying he was the assistant freshman coach?
Yes, and then when I was a sophomore, the original head coach of the freshman team, I do not remember his name, left, and Drew's been running it ever since.
So Coburn was not a coach when you were a freshman?
I think he just started when Brett
last year?
went to high school. He used to do a lot with the middle school team when Brett was in middle school.
Ball's deep.
Ooh.
Incomplete. Colin Kaepernick? That doesn't sound right. We are trying to get the name of the freshman coach. You know, if you know the name of the freshman coach from 3 years ago, you can put it in the chat. We're always happy to see comments in the chat.
Do you have a chat, too?
Yes, it's right there. It's right. Nobody's actually chatted. There are 42 people watching the game, which is nice. You know, ask us questions. Maybe request plays, and we can yell at the coaches, see if it... They probably will ignore us, but...
It's worth a shot.
Here we have a 3rd down and long for Oxford Hills. Number 13 looks, goes wide. Short pickup. It's going to set up a 4th and long. Are they going to do the declare a punt back? Or...
I'm not sure.
It appears they're all heading back to the huddle.
They're going for it here, I would say.
I think
It's
they
like a 4th and 14. Leavitt. Oh, it is a punt. There it is. And it was a good punt. Caught down there by...
Braxton Rowe.
That's it. And it is important on the punt. There's no return, but if he misses it and it bounces, it's wherever the ball ends up. So.
Yeah.
Only 3.5 minutes to go in the first half of the scoreless game. See if the Hornets can get a drive going here to end the first half. Sawyer's out, looking around, fires, completed.
32, Tave Cloutier.
Nice play. And that's a first down. That was a solid, like, 23-yard pickup, maybe? Under 3 minutes to go. Sawyer rolls out the other way. Fires, complete. That's 30. Jacob Mellon, 36.
If you do notice, we now have Larry the Tank Hathaway over there.
Running part of the chain gang.
Larry Hathaway, an iconic figure here at Leavitt. He's up there with.
And just in Turner generally. Like, not just football. Here we go. Sawyer is looking around, waving somebody deep. Completes to Tave and down. That's another first down.
Larry Hathaway up there with the likes of the great James Madison Leavitt himself and the Leavitt Hall of Fame.
I think they might have hung out together, like as children. Along with Doug Kahn. They're all in the same age group. All right. First and 10 from about the 26. Quick little flick out there to Jake. Jake picks up maybe 7, 8 yards. Down under 1 minute 5. Now I'm not sure in the half. Like they said, they're switching sides of the half without an actual stop, but they do need to get in the end zone in this last minute. Sawyer looks, fires. Is that ruled incomplete?
Incomplete, but the clock still runs. 46 seconds left on the clock.
Here we go, third down and I think 12. That clock is ticking. Tick-tock, Hornets. Marley, you think your dad knows that there's 30 seconds left in the half? Also, I'm not sure. They may just get the ball still and just move down there. I don't really know the rules.
I don't know the rules either, so.
This is sort of a different... This JV game situation's a little odd, so we don't really know.
Definitely weird.
But here goes Sawyer looking around. Fires. Incomplete. Knocked down by the Oxford Hills defender. He was looking for Maddox Demers. And that's
Dane
going
Shaw is out there now.
So I guess I would say that it's not really a freshman game. It's like 2 different JV games. I assume they're playing.
That's what I'm thinking. It does look like they're
Different
mostly
people.
freshmen in for.
Yeah, maybe we don't have enough freshmen out here for a whole freshman team, so they're just freshmen with sprinkled in some other JV players.
It appears they are marching down to the other side of the field.
So I guess they didn't need to rush. That it just keeps going the other direction.
Probably not.
It's not a true halftime. It's more like a quarter.
Yeah.
Here we go, fourth down. Fourth and pretty long. Or is it? Yeah, it looks like they can get a first down at like the 1. So we're back, rolls out. Fire's looking for Beleno. Just incomplete. So a turnover. It's still going to remain scoreless. 20 minutes to go. Now, it is 2 separate games, right?
I think so.
So the score would reset here. So we get 19 minutes left to
Yeah.
win this game. It's winning time.
Yep.
Here it comes through. Oxford Hills getting set. Number 8 looks, fires, complete, 43. Nice pass close to a first down, if not. I think they did get the first down.
Yeah.
Nice 20-yard pickup for Oxford Hills. They've gone deep a few times. I really wish that post wasn't there. Yeah. We can get that renovated.
If it was one big window.
Yeah, it should be.
Or like mini windows but put together so there's no stuff in the middle.
Yeah, if you obviously the viewers at home can't see it, but we're in the box. You have a great view up here, except when the ball is wherever the post is. Although Mason has stationed himself in the middle of the big window, so he's got a lot of room. Looks like they're getting ready for the cross-country race. At some point in between plays here, you have to zoom. They've got the finish line there out. See it?
Did it start already?
No, it's tomorrow. But I think they're getting it all set today. They have some tough competition tomorrow as well.
Oh.
Number 8 fires deep, complete. Ooh, and depends on the ref mark there. That's close to a first down.
43 again.
Great catch there for number 43.
He is just short of the first down. You could do just a flick, if you will, to get that couple feet. And when the Hornets backed off the line, I feel like I'd be tempted to just do like a little underhand pass or something, shuffle pass.
Get the first down.
Third and 1, although actually Oxford Hills just backed themselves up a yard or two, making it more like a 3rd and 3 now. Looking around, they're not looking short. Oh, there it is though, 43 for the first down. How many yards does he have so far today, Mason?
Oh God, I was not keeping track of that one.
I just expect you to make up a number. That's all I was looking for there. Any stats that you hear from the Buzz Media team are unofficial stats.
Most likely doctored.
Marley, did you get how many yards he has?
I was gonna go with 59.
Oh, 59 yards. It's a good game so far. First down for the Hills. JV part 1. He looks, he fires, 43 again. That's another first down. What's he up to now?
Oh, how many was that?
He's now up to 73 yards on the day.
It's very close to official statistics. The girls' soccer game is also streaming. I don't know why. If you're watching this and you're hoping to watch the girls' soccer game, you can drop us a chat, and I can get you the link for that as well, because I can't quite see the score. Maybe we can at least get a score update.
I believe it says 2-2.
That's what I was thinking. High-scoring game.
I don't know why I'm looking over there. I cannot see that far.
Number 8 fires incomplete.
Just behind the hands of 46. Does appear that Oxford Hills is finding a bit more success with number 8 as quarterback.
Yeah, number 8's he's got a decent arm. He's throwing it up. Him at 43.
43, yeah.
Dynamic duo.
43, the Gronkowski of Oxford Hills. I assume that's a tight end. He's going up the middle, up the seam.
Does have great size for a freshman.
If he is in fact a freshman, we still need to figure out a roster here. We're gonna get this.
We might see him in the next JV game.
Yes.
Well.
Sometimes you notice that, like they bump up a level.
Yeah.
That happened with Ramich last week.
Yes.
He's the star of the JV game, and then also to the Varsity. He goes deep, incomplete.
He does look young, 43. I don't think he's. I think he could be a sophomore.
I like your guess on this. Now I want a roster just to know. Meanwhile, we have a third down, no score, 14 minutes to go in JV game numero uno.
Got some Spanish there.
I'm multi-talented. Fluent in saying the number one. That's about it.
In Spanish?
In Spanish. I get a couple words. No bueno. That's the best description of my Spanish. Here we go. Third down and goal. Oxford Hills complete. Tagged down by 34. Maddox Demers.
While we're here, we might as well get a public address from Mr. Davis himself. Davis, recently, the interns over second period cohort B released a video titled "Overrated versus Underrated," and in that video was a segment on the talent of Isaiah Earl Davis.
I did. I watched that segment, and I had a lot of critics. There's a lot of haters out there, but Mason, you were my defender, and I appreciate that. That means a lot to me, defending my talent from Hathaway and his goon squad. Oh, so we have a message here from Amanda Tardif that all the players for Oxford Hills are freshmen.
Nice.
So the Leavitt team does have a few non-freshmen at times.
Blaine Shaw on the
But,
field. He's not a freshman.
Yeah, I think we're playing all our freshmen, and then we also have a few other.
Yeah.
Oh, Blaine almost had the pick there. And they just stopped him on a fourth down, which means still no score with less than 12 minutes to go. Yeah, Hathaway, he's got his gang of followers that want to...
Lackeys.
Yeah, lackeys that he's trying to teach that he's the talent and I'm not the talent, but we don't believe it. We have a... All right, so tomorrow is the cross-country race, which I know they're going against, I think it's Lewiston and Oxford Hills, so that's some serious competition. Margot Kenyon, who's won her first couple races, was pretty pumped about that. And boys soccer tomorrow plays... I don't know who they play. Edward Little or St. Dom's?
I thought they were at EL today. Or did they
Oh yeah,
not play?
you're right. They're at EL today. I think they play St. Dom's tomorrow.
St. Dom's.
Oh, there it is, completed to Blaine from...
Because girls are playing EL
Where?
right now, right?
Right, yes. Yep, I think you're right. I think they're both.
Us.
And it is 2-2. Eric Milliken, Hannah Milliken's dad, is streaming the soccer game. So... But he's not competing with Buzz Media, obviously. Tomorrow is St. Dom's. Thank you, Dan. I missed that.
10-yard pickup from Blaine Shaw there.
10 minutes to go.
It's been a stalemate so far. Possible barn burner incoming.
I don't know if a 0-0 game's a barn burner. I think it has to be a high-scoring tie game. Maybe we can get Mr. Galway. Mr. Galway, 0-0, is that a barn burner?
Definition of barn burner is a close game, then yes, but I don't know.
But doesn't it have to be high-scoring and close?
I think it needs to be high scoring and close.
Okay.
As long as in my opinion, as long as it's a great defensive outing.
I feel like there's it's a defensive struggle, but I don't know if it's a barn burner. I don't know. We'll have to get a definition of a barn burner.
I don't think Webster's has one.
I'm Googling this. Here, Hornets go.
I think this is going to be the first team to score wins.
Yeah. 9 minutes left.
So the first definition that came up is just a event, typically a sports contest that's exciting or intense. Doesn't necessarily say the score has to be high.
I think it's more.
Burn status then.
I don't know if this is a barn burner.
I think a higher
Very,
scoring and being close
Very
is more
mellow
exciting.
outing so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're both playing well. Now, I don't know if this is Oxford Hill's first game. I know they haven't been green for long, but I'm not sure if this is their first
I'm not
trip
sure
out.
either.
Maybe we can get an Oxford Hills fan to tell us what their status is.
Green status last Friday afternoon, so if this isn't their first game, they haven't played many. They had been yellow up until past Friday.
8.5 minutes to go. That was incomplete from Sawyer Hathaway. And we are looking at fourth and 10. 8 minutes to go. Hornets really need to pick this one up if they're going to get a score before the clock runs out. On JV game 1. Then we have JV game 2, which will also be the same timing, and then the varsity game will be kind of normal rules.
I have a feeling varsity is going to be exciting. I could be
Yeah,
wrong there.
so I know Oxford Hills hasn't played a lot, but
They're good.
I
They've
think they
always
went.
been
I
good.
think they just did one of those like we just called a punt plays.
Oh.
The ball just moved down the field.
Oh,
He punted it?
yes,
How do I not see the punt? I don't know what I'm doing.
it's got to be the post.
It is.
Yes.
Mason, did you see the punt?
Yes.
I just wasn't watching.
I wasn't either.
I was Googling barn burner and I actually have the stream up here. I guess I can back it up and watch the punt
Oh.
for myself.
Last season, it was relatively rare to actually see a Leavitt football barn burner as they were just blowing out teams left and right. The only real barn burner we saw was that state championship, which was
That was quite the barn burner.
That was, yeah.
yeah.
That's like a step up. Like you have a barn burner, and then you've got like quite the barn burner. And if you throw the main accent in there too, that's like.
Even more.
I did see on the replay that there was a punt. You know what throws me off is nobody moves. Like usually when there's a play, there's so many runs running around, but it's just like a.
Everybody's walking off the field, and then there's like 2 kids that stay on and punt.
So here we go. Oxford Hills picks up a big gain there in the first down. As I didn't call that play because I was trying to go look at the punt replay. Now we have a 2nd and 4. I apologize to Oxford Hills fans. We're going to try to step up our game here as the game continues.
Once we get a roster, it'll be.
Yeah, we also are. In between games here, I'm going to try to see what I can get for a roster. Oxford Hills back. Number 13 fires complete. Looks like they picked up a first down. 6 minutes to go.
So if this doesn't meet barn burner definition, then it definitely meets low scoring affair definition.
Yeah. Defensive struggle.
Yes.
I believe it's an offensive
What-
struggle,
yeah.
though.
Well, I know the offense is it's the defenses that are struggling to win because they're both really good. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a defensive battle. He's not. I know the offense is struggling, but you don't describe it.
Struggling because of the style of defense.
Yeah. It's like the 86 Bears out here. If they couldn't blitz. Back, first down. 13 completes it to number 8. Who's the other quarterback there for the Hills? I would like to drop a holla at Mark Herman.
Mark
What was
Herman's
it?
watching.
Yes, he did drop a holla in the chat.
Nice.
Classic Mark Herman. He will. His legacy will always live on in my vocabulary, as I always say that as Mark Herman speed.
I don't even know who's got Mark Herman speed on our team this year.
Usually I don't do it by just the speed. I do it at lateral quickness is usually what I go with.
Dayton's probably the closest. Mark Herman speed.
Yeah, just able to
Yeah.
get up to their max speed within 3-4 yards.
Completed there out wide. And tagged down by Troy Gerard. Now we get a 3rd and short. Like 2. 4.5 minutes to go. The Oxford Hills freshman here.
Marching slowly into Leavitt territory. They third down. They just need about 2 yards to pick up that first down, and then it's going to be first and goal from there.
Oh, Mark Herman called me out. It was not hola. It was the Spanish
Ola.
hola. But is that spelled H-O-L-A?
Ola
Yes.
is.
I didn't know that. Yes, I took French in high
I
school.
thought you were.
Yeah, we were bragging about our Spanish skills.
I told you I only knew one. Oh, fumbled quick, but recovered by Oxford Hills.
Appears they're going to get the 4-second count.
Or was that whistle from the soccer game?
Nope, that was a football whistle. I believe.
I think there's some pointing.
So they did not get all right. So that fumble they didn't get off in time.
But they are going to count it as a sack, so they're going to head back 5 yards, making it fourth and just a wee bit longer here.
4th and 7. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the game. I feel like this. They talked it over for a while. We'll see what they've come out of the playbook here. Looking around. Firing down the middle. 43. Caught it. And they are inside the 5. How many yards do you have now?
Oh.
That is 95 yards there from 43.
Nice.
Thank you, Mason.
I do believe the definition of this game, as of right now, is a stalemate, but we're going to see
Oh,
if
stalemate. If they can break the stalemate. It's been a bit of a cold war on this warm day. And 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. 5 yards out. Fired complete. Touchdown, number 8.
that is a touchdown. Interesting here for the Hornets, as
2
not
minutes
much
left.
time left. So they're going to have about maybe just under a minute to start their drive.
So many ladybugs. I wish we could get the camera on that. They're everywhere.
Insane.
It's actually kind of creepy. Minute and a half to go. They're going for the 2-point conversion here. Oh, incomplete. That might have been tipped by a Leavitt defender. I don't know. And 6-0. A minute and 6 seconds left. I don't know if they can call timeouts in this game.
They do.
Okay, they can call timeout.
I don't know. Looks
Sawyer
like
Hathaway
they're
getting
moving
things
fast.
set. We're down under a minute. The clock runs unless there's a timeout. He's looking. Incomplete. Well defended there by number 43.
They have to run a no-huddle offense here.
Yep. Sawyer's calling it out. I'm predicting he's going to go to Blaine deep.
I do too.
He's got it. Fires completed to 27.
Braxton Ralph.
We're at midfield. 22 seconds to go.
Appears they're just running the same play over and over again,
It does look like that.
as they're not usually used to no-huddle.
Oh, intercepted.
Intercepted there from the Hills.
That's
Number
the big
43.
big 43.
He's going to take it out of bounds.
And that's going to run out the clock. All right, I'm going to leave you two for a minute. I'm going to see if I can get a roster.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, sounds good.
The next JV game part 2.
JV game part 2. That one was 6-0, I think.
Yeah, 6-0.
Oxford Hills.
Interesting to see what they're going to do here with JV game part 2. They're going to start integrating some of the older players, it appears, as we see Landon Arsenal and Bo Mayo.
I think we'll see a lot of Blaine Shaw, hopefully.
A lot of Blaine Shaw. That's what I'm hoping for. do believe I heard the name of Brett Coburn,
I heard that as well.
the superior Coburn.
It does look like Hunter's on the field. Along with Sawyer again.
So we start to see more of those sophomore, junior types heading out there. Appears we're going to get Hunter Hayes at quarterback. And Sawyer is going to step out into the wide receiver position. First play. Hunter Hayes throws just in and out of the hands of Dayton Calder. Very bold first play here for the Hornets.
They are not messing around.
Mike Hathaway, head coach on the field here. He's going to throw. And Manny Driscoll catches that one. Welcome back, Isaiah Davis.
Back from my mission. I failed. And the consensus seems to be that they do not have a roster for us. So we're just going to keep calling out the numbers.
All right.
Catch Davis up to speed.
Oh.
Hunter Hayes is now at quarterback. Mike Hathaway is on the field. Sawyer Hathaway has stepped into the slot position, and we have got some new players on the field.
Now, am I still doing play-by-play for this game, or what are we doing?
Yes, you can do play-by-play. I'm starting to wake up, so.
Unless you want to do play-by-play, Marley.
Well, I can try.
No, let's try it. Let's try it. This is the game to try it. Oh, here we go with the punt. Oh, sorry. That's
No, that's fine.
play-by-play. I should have let you do that.
Caught by number 9. It did not bounce.
Appears
No,
we
it did
have
not.
a total changing of the guard here for Oxford Hills.
Yeah, significant difference now that the freshmen are off the field. It's the significant size difference, at least, here.
Yep.
There was even on the sideline, I heard some questioning if this was the varsity based on how much bigger they were.
Oh.
But it's not. It's the JV.
Number 15 to number 9. That was complete. I'm not too good with the yardage, so
I can get to, if you call the plays.
you can get the yardage.
Yeah, so we're at like a 2nd and 15.
To number 9 again, complete.
It's looking to be his favorite target there.
That's what I was about to say.
Great moderate-sized pickup so far. Slowly working their way up to that 20-yard mark that they got to get.
Yeah, we got about a 3rd and 8 right now. I think that's what they call the West Coast offense. Those short passes.
Let's go with it.
More interesting of a strategy when you have to go 20 yards as opposed to 10 yards. Quarterback almost loses his footing there.
Oh, 15 incomplete to number 28.
And here we have a 4th down and 8.
Great matchup of size here as Oxford Hills has some pretty meaty boys along with the Hornets over there with guys like Bo Mayo, Nick Morin, and Brett Coburn.
Yeah, definitely much bigger team out there for both teams. Oh,
15.
deep pass. Sawyer Trace tracked him down.
Completed, number 82.
Interesting tactic when it is 4th and 8 to throw that long down the field. But
Not afraid.
appears to pay off here for the Vikings.
Well, I mean, based on their mascot, I feel like Vikings are not a timid folk. You go all in. with the pillaging and whatnot. That
15 to 35.
Appears they hit the 4-second call. Is it 4 or 5 seconds?
I thought it was 4.
I think it's 4. So it's a 5-yard sack if you don't get it off in 4 seconds. Meanwhile, the girls' soccer game looks like it's still 2-2, and the clock is ticking down there. It's got to be second half. Oh,
Great
Did-
attempt at a diving catch. He just did not survive the ground there.
I'm actually going to hit the replay.
The replay.
Interestingly, he had both feet in kind of a NFL style, but you only have to have one in for high school.
You only have to have 1 foot in?
Yes, for high school.
Oh, I
12
didn't
foot.
realize that. That's the
Unless
same
they-
as the college rule too, right?
Yes.
I had no idea. Here we have a 3rd down and goal from the 10.
Ooh. 15 looking for number 9. Incomplete.
Marky Herman, if you're still watching, maybe you can tell us. I believe that was a fade. Is that a fade pass that they just called?
I was supposed to learn the passing tree when I was a freshman. And I never did.
I believe that would be classified as a fade.
Let's see if he
I
says
was not
anything.
very studious when it came to the game of football. I was not a Sawyer Hathaway type.
Oxford Hills got one last shot to try to punch it in. 4th and goal from the 10. Oh, knocked
Oh.
down.
By Landon Arsenal, I think.
Yep, Landon Arsenal, 52. Nice job, Landon. Saving a touchdown, keeping it 0-0. Also keeping it real out there.
I'm sure Oxford Hills wanted that one to set the precedent here for this game.
Now the Hornets have got the long drive. And I'm not talking about the cowboys from the late 1800s that used to take the cattle from Mexico up to Kansas. I'm talking about the long drive down the field that we need to do right now.
Hunter Hayes at quarterback. Ooh, to Sawyer Hathaway.
Nice little pickup by Sawyer.
Gonna juke inside. Interesting that it just takes one hand to tag somebody down.
So Marky says that was an out or a corner, not a fade. Mark, can you tell us what would make it a fade then? I thought the fade was like to the back corner of the end zone.
I believe it's just when you run straight and then you just like taper to one side.
That makes it a fade.
But I would not bet money on that.
Hunter Hayes to Dayton Calder, complete.
Dayton gets close to the first down.
Touchdown by, I think it was 82 and 53.
Or 28. I don't believe they have an 82.
28.
You flipped that one. So we've got a 3rd and actually they backed it up a little bit. 3rd and 3, maybe?
Are you sure that's not 82? Look on this side. That's 82.
Oh, there is an 82. I only saw the 28. All right, finally, my bad. My apologies.
Hunter to Brett Coburn, complete.
Marley, did you teach Brett that play?
Of course I did. He gets it from me.
You guys play a lot of football together as kids.
I did, actually. Brett, Sawyer, and I. And I will have to say, there was multiple times that I did beat Brett and Sawyer on a team with my dad.
Nice. But I'm guessing it's been a while.
It has been a while.
Interesting to see
Very
how
long
that game would go
time.
nowadays.
Here we go. First down for the Hornets.
Oh.
Looking deep. Oh!
Hunter looking for Dayton Calder.
Dayton Calder outstretched there.
Yep, he did. That would have been a spectacular catch there.
Definitely.
That would have warranted me hitting the replay button.
It is great to know that the MBR state championship MVP Mark Herman is watching tonight.
Oh. He was named that by their announcing crew,
But yes,
and that would have been. Oh,
the MBR crew along with myself
Hayes.
each had a vote, and two votes for Mark Herman, one vote for Camden Jordan, and Mark Herman comes away with it for his game-saving heroics.
did he get anything for that?
No, it was just a
It's purely a symbolic thing, or is that award still coming? He should keep checking the mail. There should be a trophy of some kind. Here we got a 3rd and long. 3rd and 20.
Oh.
Oh,
just out of the hands of what is that? Andon Cabral.
yeah. But actually, even after he missed it, it was almost caught by, I think that was Brett, right?
Brett Coburn, as one of our announcers here would call it, the lesser Coburn.
Oh. Here we
Not
go.
gonna say who it is, but
Hunter's going for the punt. It is high.
Oh, caught and dropped by number 9. It did not bounce on that one.
Mark says he's honored, but I think, Mark, you should be holding out for the trophy. You win. You deserve something there. 9 minutes here to go in the first half of JV game part 2.
Mark's a very humble guy, so I'm sure that that state ball meant more than the MVP trophy that he never received.
Yeah. Well, it's hard for him to know if it meant more because he didn't really get the. There's a golf cart coming up out of the woods. I'm guessing that's from the cross-country race. I don't know what's going on there.
You can see it up in the top right corner of your
Maybe
screen.
they're trying to make sure no one's watching from the woods.
Checking things out. Oxford Hills. Oh,
Ooh. Incomplete to number
81.
81.
Who is in that golf cart?
I don't know. It's
That
not
might just be a rogue golf cart that's invaded the Leavitt facility. I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
Is that Gentera? Yes.
Is
That is Jamie
it?
Gentera.
Jamie Gentera coming out of the woods with the little Gentera. That's who it is. Meanwhile, here we got a 2nd and 20.
Ooh, number 5 looking for number 35. Incomplete.
For a minute, if that was a rogue golf cart, we would have had a golf cart chase to get rid of them. You guys know the story of the chase that occurred on this football field.
No.
I don't know.
Mr. Galway, you can tell us about the chase. I believe that was it a Teletubby, Mr. Galway, or a dinosaur?
Dinosaur, I believe.
Was it a dinosaur?
Dinosaur. Guy in a dinosaur costume that ran on the football field. Had to get chased by the one and only Evan Shaw.
That is the most amazing thing I've ever heard, and I'm disappointed that I have not heard of it until
I
now.
know. Number 5.
Oh,
looking for-
interesting. We have a flag thrown.
Oh, we have not seen many flags.
I don't think we've seen any flags yet.
Yeah, like
This
at
might
all.
be the first one. I do remember there being a dinosaur by the primary school or the elementary school.
Yes, that
was,
also happened.
That was Bailey Whitcomb's brother.
Yes, that was Riley.
Dressing up for her birthday, I think.
Yeah, he was out in his dinosaur costume and danced around a bit, but so there was some suspicion from the elementary school, which led to the authorities being contacted, coming to Riley's house.
A great wrong place and wrong time.
The best part of that story was when Riley said the police came and asked him if he was in a dinosaur suit, and he said yes, and then they kept questioning him until he finally said, "Is it illegal for me to be dressed as a dinosaur?"
I could just imagine them asking him, are you the one who's dressed as a dinosaur as he's still in the dinosaur costume?
That was number 5 to number 9 complete, and it looks like a first down.
First down.
Well, the other quote that he gave was when they came to him and they said, "Were you dressed as Barney?" And he said, "No, I was dressed as a T-Rex." The dinosaur on the football field was a homecoming event where a student dressed up in a dinosaur costume Well, wait, I'll get it in after this play.
Number 5 to number 35 complete.
Oh, and I believe we have a roster.
We do.
Oh,
Oxford Hills.
wonderful.
For a while, but I had to get back up to soccer and then got stuff up there.
Mr. LaRoche running double duty here with the soccer game and the football game.
Oh,
But
we
he's
have their heights on here too.
oh,
Oh.
Marley,
And the weight.
Marley's
I'm not
really
gonna mention.
studying this roster.
We do have a weight on here that says 1,601.
That seems.
That's
So it
correct.
appears Oxford Hills has some big boys out here.
Yeah, they might be saving that person for the varsity game. Here we got a 3rd down and 5 now. Nice little completion.
I will say, what is the legality of dressing in a dinosaur costume?
I'll tell you. Apparently not.
Not legal?
No, there was well, and I don't know if it was the dinosaur costume or that they ran onto the football field.
Was it during a
It was
game?
during a game. It was during
Oh,
the
I'm
homecoming
talking
football
about
game.
the elementary incident.
Oh,
I don't
hold
think
on,
we
wait.
got
We have multiple dinosaur incidents. But first of all, this is 3rd down. It's completed for a first down.
Number 5, Elias Soren. I apologize if I pronounce those names wrong. Completed to number 35, Lincoln Merrill. I do know that kid.
A lot of insects.
Gentura checking in to make sure things. We saw you, Gentura, coming across the field in that golf cart. We didn't know who it was at first. We thought there may have been.
I had to zoom in with the camera to see. Who
We were
it
like,
was.
is there just a rogue parent that has showed up in a golf cart? Oh, nice catch. And number 9 takes it all the way.
In for the
Nice.
touchdown.
Soren to number 9, Bickford Tanner.
Nice. Yeah. Gentura, any thoughts? You getting ready for the race tomorrow?
Get ready for the race tomorrow.
Here, you can talk into the mic. Just don't get too close.
That's going to be really hard to do.
Here, you can talk into the mic.
Yeah, there we go.
Just gotta wait for them. They are disinfecting the headset as they hand it over.
That's right. Yes, this is a well disinfected headset. Wiped it down with the disinfectant wipes provided by the district. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, we're going for. It'll be a great race. We're racing Oxford Hills and Lewiston. We're interested to see what Oxford Hills has to bring. It doesn't look like they've raced yet. They don't have any times.
Marley, what was the call then?
That was Soren to Merrill. Complete.
For the 2-point conversion. And back to you, Gentura.
Right. So we're interested to see what Oxford Hills brings to the table. I'm really excited to see what the girls are going to do. I think they might take the meet, and we haven't taken a meet in a long time, so that'll be great. And it's a kind of a good preemptive win for the girls, because as we get closer to next Saturday, we might be looking at KVACs. Hopefully, knock on wood, cross your fingers. And if we have KVACs, it looks like the girls are in high contention to take that as well. So I'm pretty excited about that. The boys tomorrow are going to have a race. They got a decent chance with Oxford, but Lewiston is going to be a challenge for the boys for sure. We lost to them, but not by much at our last EL race, so it'll be interesting to see what it looks like on our home course. So it's going to be a great race tomorrow. I tell you to come out, but you can't. And
But we're going to be streaming boys soccer, and we can get an update.
oh, yeah. And I'm sure I'll be popping in and out because
You can come over to the soccer game and give us the recap after.
absolutely, we'll do that. So we'll catch you guys later. Enjoy the rest of the football game and the girls soccer game if you're watching that.
All right,
Thank
thank you,
you,
Jamie
Gentura.
Gentura. Davis is going to join us shortly after he disinfects his headset.
Last play was Hayes to Coburn.
That is
Complete.
Quite the wiping motion you got there going, Davis. Very safe here at Buzz Media.
Yes. Well, we do have an affiliate doing the soccer game. It's like, I think I already said this, but it's like when if there's a Bruins playoff game and the Red Sox are playing in the spring, they bump somebody to like the backup Nesson station. That's what's happening right now. Oh, nice.
Nice. That was Hunter Hayes to Nick Morin for the touchdown.
And Nick was alone on that one.
Nick was. There was
Nick was able to catch it and just take off. Amazing. Great stride. Kind of reminded me of Oren Shaw, famous Leavitt alumni.
So they still would need to get the 2-point conversion for the tie here, though.
Yep.
30 seconds to go in the first half of the JV game, part 2.
Uh, 15 seconds left in the first half.
Looks like it'll definitely be the final play of the half.
Hayes looking for.
Oh, somehow
Sawyer.
Sawyer caught that.
Amazing catch there from Sawyer.
Yeah.
Okay, we're hitting the replay here.
He always finds a way to catch something.
Growing into his body and becoming the best athlete possible, but right now he's got great size.
That was a spectacular catch. Gentura and Little Gentura are out.
See you, Gentaris.
Jamie Gentura, great man.
So here we go, 8-8. Sawyer tied up on that spectacular catch. We are halfway through the second JV game. Oh,
15 completes to number 9, Tanner.
but Bo Mayo almost was able to jump that and get the interception there
Was that 15 or 5? I might have said the number wrong.
for Oxford Hills.
It might have been. Was it 15?
They have a 15.
I know. Well, 5 was. 9 caught it, but I was trying to figure out who I said was the quarterback, because I think I might have said the wrong number.
Looks like 15's a quarterback
Oh,
right now.
no. Okay.
Don't second guess yourself there, Marley. You know what you're
Alright,
talking about.
Thank you.
Marley is the head expert here at Buzz Media when it comes to football.
Well, there was a 5 earlier. That was quarterback. Now they've switched it up to number 15, Wyatt Knightley.
Here we go, 3rd and 6.
Appears the sun is coming right out, and if you look at the angle, it is not good for the Oxford Hills receiver. It's great for the quarterback as he's looking away when he throws the ball, but if the receivers look back, that's where that sun's going to be.
Yeah, especially if you throw to the left side, you could get into the shade, but if you throw to the right.
A lot of times during these day games, receivers tend to lose the ball in the sun.
15, Knightley complete to number 35, Lincoln Merrill.
Picked up the first down.
I do think Brett played basketball with Lincoln before.
With or against?
I think he played with him. I think he's played against him too, but I'm pretty sure he played on a travel team. I could be wrong though.
First down right at midfield for the Hills. Oh!
Knightley almost intercepted by Brett Coburn.
What'd you think about Brett on that play, Marley?
I think if he would have intercepted that would have been pretty impressive. But
Wow, and it takes a lot for your brother to impress you.
yeah, he was asking me about that last night.
Because he listened to
I think so.
he heard you talking about how you're never impressed by
I
him.
am impressive. Like he was
Oh, it started a little Colborne fighting.
a little bit.
Knightley doing an impressive job, really getting into his throwing motion, setting his feet, and doing the proper technique, which you can kind of get away with not doing here, as there's nobody really coming to knock your block off, as the kids say nowadays.
Oh.
Knightley to number 5, Elias Soren.
Bomeo with the tackle there. That's going to get a first down. Looks like they're about the 24. 1st and 20.
for number 2,
And it appears that's just what happened is he lost the ball in the sun.
and I don't have a name for number 2, so I apologize on that one.
Meanwhile, girls soccer still 2-2, I think.
Is that JV or varsity?
I don't know. I think it's still the varsity game. They play varsity first.
Ah.
Interesting to note here for these 7-on-7 games is for the offense, they're actually at a disadvantage because one of those 7 is a center who is pretty irrelevant after he snaps the ball. So gives the defense ability to double.
Knightley to Merrill, complete. Did we have a...
Landon Arsenault with the
whistle?
tackle there. Oh, wait, did they call that a...
I don't know. I heard a whistle, but it could have been soccer.
Oh, they're backing it up.
It
He didn't
is.
get rid of it fast enough. It's a little bit of a quicker 4 seconds today,
It does seem like that.
which I kind of like, you know. Make it a little bit harder on that
Yeah.
offense.
Faster paced game.
15 minutes left in the second half. In the game, actually.
That's correct. Third down, Oxford Hills.
Knightley to number 2.
Yep.
We also don't have a name for. Complete.
Number 2, the mystery Oxford Hills player. Lighting us up in this JV game. Oh, wait, there's a number 2 down there, isn't there? Below number 10?
Oh, yep. Number 2, Grayson Foster.
And that was a Oxford Hills touchdown.
Oops, sorry about that.
14-8. 2-point conversion could end up being really key here late in the game.
Sure, Mike Hathaway would love for the Leavitt defense to step up here and make a stop. So in the event they do score, they have a chance to win it.
Ooh,
Oh.
Knightley to, I want to say that was Merrill.
Number 35.
Very close to catching it.
Yeah, a little, almost a juggling catch, but couldn't quite pull it off.
No.
So that does leave the door open for the Hornets to come back and possibly win this thing. At least they know with a touchdown they can tie it up. That 2-point conversion, they could come away with the win, but they still do have to trudge down the field here.
We also have a field hockey update. The field hockey game is 0-0, and we know that because I'm watching the soccer game where Searles is at the field hockey game, also watching the soccer game, but in the comments mentioned that the field hockey game is 0-0. So we've got ties at girls varsity soccer and at field hockey.
I will have to say, looking at this roster for Oxford Hills, there's a lot of sophomores and juniors. Doesn't look like we have too many.
Not too many seniors playing.
There's 2 seniors, I want to say. Yeah. Hayes to
Bolino.
Blano? Incomplete?
Hayes has got a strong arm.
He
He really
does.
guns that down the field.
Hayes has always had a quite strong arm. Very impressive watching him in middle school. Just absolutely bomb that football down the field the way he does.
You can see some of the varsity guys getting ready. Wyatt in Denver.
I do believe Tommy Casey's roaming around there
Yep.
somewhere.
Zach Madison, too.
He's sitting
And I don't know who that.
Hossey,
Oh, that's Trevor. I
the
couldn't tell who that was with the hat.
black, the Nike hat.
Here we go, 3rd and 20.
Hayes to Brett Coburn for the,
The superior
God.
Colburn makes the catch.
I wouldn't say the superior Coburn, but he did make the catch. Hayes to Little Hathaway. Complete.
Do you think he likes being called Little Hathaway?
Probably not, but
Can't
I like
imagine
saying
so.
it.
But next year he may have the title of the bigger Hathaway. As
That's
he will
right.
be the only Hathaway on the field.
Only
Right.
Hathaway,
Well,
yeah.
but then he's still got his dad around, so I don't know. Also, there is like a little Hathaway,
There's a little Hathaway.
but he's a ways away.
Yeah, I don't know how old he is.
Interesting to see him here in quite a few years.
Ooh. Hayes completed to Manny Driscoll.
Yep, Manny get that first down. Hornets driving. And a 1st and 20. From about the 27. Just under 11 minutes to go in the game.
Hunter Hayes looking for Manny again.
Almost intercepted by number 9.
Yeah, it was good defense.
Number 9, Bickford Tanner.
Bickford's a cool name.
I do like that name. I like the name Grayson as well. Number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know his name for a little while, but I do like his name.
Question for each of you. If you could rename yourself something, what would it be?
I don't know. It'd be tough for me to not just be Isaiah Earl.
I think the same thing.
Marley, yeah, Marley's a cool name.
I like
Mason?
my name.
If I could rename myself, it'd be Cole Jackson.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait,
boy.
is Jackson your last name or your middle name?
Last name.
Oh!
Ooh, that was complete to Sawyer Hathaway for the touchdown.
Nothing little about that one.
Nice one.
Now here we see the Hornets going for this possibly game-winning 2-point conversion.
A little, I mean, I'd say go ahead. We got just under 10 minutes to go.
That's why I left that
Possible.
possibly in there.
I don't think scoring's done is what I'm saying. Oh, picked?
Oh,
Intercepted, but I do not believe they're allowed to take back 2-point conversions.
Yeah, he slowed down before he was tagged. I thought we might be looking at
intercepted by 82, Liam Daly.
I thought he might be going for the 100-yard conversion return.
I
So-
don't believe Hunter Hayes would have allowed that one if it was allowed.
I agree with that.
That's one of those plays I feel like in the NFL, the guy returns it the whole way and he doesn't know it's been blown dead. You always see those plays where like they picked up a fumble and they're just running and you know they're exhausting themselves. It's usually one of the big guys.
There used to be a play when Timmy Albert was here that actually like counted as touchdown. And I don't know if you remember watching it, but the defenders never seemed to catch on.
Oh, that it actually counted?
That it counted, like he'd be running and I don't know what it was, I couldn't tell you, but it was pretty cool.
A little trickery is what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
See a lot of those on the internet, the Pee Wee football games, the old classic coach, this is the wrong ball. I've always wanted to see Wyatt Hathaway pull something off like that. He is a great actor. He is great in the art of deception. And I just believe that he could pull it off.
We have number 5 at quarterback now, Soren, to number 3.
3, yep.
You know what that is? Turgan?
Where? Yeah, Tyler Turgeon.
Tyler Turgeon.
That's what we'll go with.
Cam Jordan in the comments.
Cam Jordan, another famous Leavitt alumni.
Soren to
Chris
Merrill.
Gray the other day claimed that Camden Jordan was the greatest football player of all time that he ever got the ability to coach. So great praise from a very mediocre man, to be honest. Had to throw that little dig in there for Gray. See you tomorrow.
Soaring to number 82, Liam Daly completed.
While they go back and look it over, we're going to go take a look at the headband on the head of Zachary Madison. He's getting ready later tonight. Going to be interesting to see if Wyatt goes with his classic headband tonight.
Ooh. Soren looking for number 81.
Pierce Sawyer Hathaway picked it off.
Yeah, I think I just said good pick.
Interesting is it doesn't appear they've let him take it back.
Huh.
I believe that's a turnover on downs.
I think so.
So 5.5 minutes to go in a tied game.
Yep. And
Hornets take possession, but they have a long way down the field they got to go.
The long drive. Much like those Cowboys.
Hayes looking for Ingram.
Yeah.
Incompletion there. We got about 5 minutes left of running time. We got Mike Hathaway on the field. Working with some of these younger guys.
Ooh. Hayes looking for Nick Morin, but that was incomplete.
Yeah, he's trying to hit that. He hit that deep pass to Nick
Yeah.
earlier. He's trying to go back to that one again. Wyatt Hathaway up here, getting ready to go.
Thanks, what?
Wyatt, any scouting like on how good Oxford Hills is?
No, we've never played them.
Right.
Not sure.
And they have. Is this their first game? Do you know?
I think so.
So nobody's really seen this year's version of them yet.
Nope.
All right. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Oh yeah.
Wyatt Hathaway going with the classic headband tonight. Jersey rolled up into some sort of tank top jersey combo. Classic Wyatt Hathaway staple, and we are ready for this game.
Meanwhile, this
Wayne
one,
Shaw on the field.
3.5 minutes to go. Third down.
Ooh. Hayes going deep to either Dayton Calder or Brett Coburn, but it was incomplete.
Incomplete, right between the hands of both of them, it appears.
Yeah.
Interesting to see what the Hornets are going to do here is they can't really go for it because they're going to place Oxford Hills into their goal line. So it appears we're going to have Hunter Hayes kick it. Great kick there
That
from
was
Hayes.
Fantastic.
Placing him.
But Oxford Hills good field position with less than 3 minutes to go. And thanks, we got an Oxford Hills fan in the chat saying this is Oxford Hills' second game.
Oh.
They must have, I'm sure when they went green, they got a game right in this weekend.
Good for them.
It's good. I'm expecting this one's going to be a barn burner.
I'm hoping so. 15 Knightley to number 82.
82 kind of snuck past our defense
Daly,
there.
who was tackled, is that what we're saying?
Yep.
By Manny Driscoll, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. And now they are down at the 20.
Interesting game here so far. 2 minutes left.
I believe they had one timeout. Other than
Think
that, the
so.
clock can't stop.
Oxford Hills looking for some late game heroics here.
Knightley, right? I don't even know. Through the hands of
80
81
yeah.
Cole Leonard.
tight defense there by Dayton Calder.
Definitely.
I'm sure they're looking for those interceptions here right now.
Second down, a minute and a half to go. Clock is running. It won't stop unless there's a timeout.
Knightley looking for Merrill, but through his hands, incomplete.
Oxford Hills coach calling for them to hurry back up to the line there.
Minute 15 here to go.
We don't have a coach name.
No? Oh, picked,
Ooh,
intercepted,
nice.
and
Picked
he's
by
got
Bo
some space.
Mayo, who is going down the field.
Oh, he's
Oh.
got it to 30. 45 seconds to go. The Hornets are going to have to rush out there now to try to get in.
Bo did have a pretty nice pick in
Interesting.
the last game, if I remember.
Oh, really?
correctly. I think he did.
Bo, just one man to beat. Sadly, it's only the one-hand touch rule, so he could not just drop the shoulder there.
He
Sure, that's
definitely
what
would have if he could have.
Would have loved to do, as he is a rather big fellow himself.
Hunter firing it
Is
deep right away. No
to-
time to waste.
Oh.
Just outside of the hands.
Sawyer Hathaway.
Hathaway calls for the foul. Hathaway's got to rush back as he is. He's got to
Yeah,
get
we're
the
down, like,
ball.
We have 6 seconds left. They need to get the ball off as quick as they can. And right
do
before
get
the
it off.
buzzer.
They're going to go last game. Hail Mary.
Oh, we got the lateral.
Lateral
and the
game
lateral. Oh, and another lateral. And that might have been a forward lateral. And that is it. The Hornets tried to get a little tricky there at the end. Take all away. But instead, we are going to end this one 14-14. So the undercards are over. Now it's time for
The big game.
the big match.
The main course.
That's quality right
I
there.
do like that.
I am now fully awake here for the varsity. I have conserved my energy until this moment. Did not want to tell the crowd that earlier because I didn't want them to know I was holding out on them, but I am ready to go.
My mom is sending me pictures of her outfit, asking if she can wear my items of clothing.
Now, where is she going? Shouldn't she be home watching the game?
She should be home watching the game, but she's going out with her friends tonight.
Oh, I guess she's going to be watching this one later.
Probably.
Oh, it will be up on the stream. And are you letting her use your clothing?
Well, I have a feeling she already took it since she sent that at 4:15.
Hornets getting some stretches in there for the varsity.
Mason, did you want to do play-by-play for varsity?
Yes, I can.
There you are.
See, I feel like it's still, does it still say 2-2 for the soccer game? I don't know if that score is even correct.
Maybe 3-2.
Yeah, is it home? We're going to have to get
Actually,
somebody to give us an
Let's see
update.
if I can zoom in on it with the camera. Are we still live right now?
Oh, we're live. If we go unlive, it's hard to be live again, so we're just going to.
There's the score. Yes, it is 3-2. Home 3, guest 2.
Oh, excellent. We're going to have to get some sort of a breakdown of that game then. I'm going to actually go to the chat and see if someone can tell me.
Each team getting their respective warm-ups in.
They, why I was mentioning that's a little unusual. Like, first of all, they don't play after. Usually when it's a varsity game, it's just a varsity game.
Yeah.
You don't have to kind of sit around and watch the younger kids play first.
But usually there's it's kind of like a set routine they always do with the same music, the same stretches, kind of their same warm-up. So interesting to see they just do it on the fly nowadays.
Right. Also, very different not playing in front of a big crowd. Or any crowd. Except for all of their coaches.
Although Wyatt Hathaway said that really didn't faze him, and I believe the reason that doesn't phase him is going to be my guess is that Wyatt Hathaway is a AAU superstar. And those AAU games are usually just attended by parents because they have so many of them and they're a few states away. Sometimes.
So big crowd, small crowd. He said it doesn't really.
Doesn't affect him. It's interesting to see what the breakdown's going to be for the rest of the Hornets. See how the crowd usually pumps them up.
I know. I do a better job commentating when there's a lot of people in the stream. The big crowd pumps me up. How about you, Mason?
Usually, I don't usually have the laptop in front of me, so I don't really notice that. But I do miss having a crowd in front of me that I can go to the crowd shot. It's one of my all-time favorite shots to go to.
What do we got for? I'm not sure what sort of warm-up activity the Hornets are doing right now.
I believe they're just conversing.
It seems like they're in line to do so. Oh, here we go. Starting to throw it around a bit.
So they are starting to get their legs going. It's actually a nice warm day out today. Has been a bit on the colder side here in this October month.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. We had the hard rain yesterday. And but a beautiful sunny day today. Don't know how many more of these you got left.
Hornets getting warmed up along with Oxford Hills. This should appear to be a pretty good game, I'd imagine. Coming back with our beloved Hornets versus a unscouted Oxford Hills team. We're not really sure what this game's going to be like.
All right, maybe we can get an Oxford Hills fan in the chat to give us a little scouting report if you know anything. I mean, obviously they're a big Class A school.
Yes.
But these games are a little weird too because it's when you take all the line out of it, it's really just about passing, which could be good or bad for a team.
I do think Brett is glad that there is no tackling since he did play Oxford Hills in middle school and he ended up in the hospital with a pretty bad concussion.
Really?
Yep, I think it was the hospital.
Yeah, Oxford Hills always quite known for their size. They do. They got quite the weight room up there. So.
Oh, we need to make sure Hathaway's ready to activate his camera.
Oh.
Wait, where is he? Do you see him?
Hathaway?
Yeah. Oh, he's down in the end zone there.
Yeah.
Down in the end zone, as we're gonna send our intern Isaiah Davis off to go figure that one out. Interesting game. So Marley, who do you think is the man to watch tonight? We got a lot of different names that could fit that category, but let's see who you're gonna have your eye on for the big plays.
I don't know. I have a feeling Trevor Bossy is going to be someone to look for.
Always consistently great.
He does seem to be a favorite target of Wyatt's. I have a good feeling about Denver Taylor, too.
Great feeling about Denver Taylor.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Denver.
I do agree. Those are some big names to watch. Another one you did not mention, probably for obvious reasons, is Brett Coburn.
Yep.
Made some big plays in that JV game. I'm sure he's ready to go for this varsity game. Make a name for himself.
Hopefully.
Appears this one's about ready to get underway.
Is he ready?
Isaiah Davis heading back on the stream.
Yes. So we see Mike Hathaway is going to have our coach cam on the field. He said maybe not right away. It might be a little bit into the game before we bust out the coach cam.
All right.
The coaches in 7-on-7 can be on the field. It's unclear that there's a rule against them filming, helping us with the live stream from the field.
Well,
Never before seen angle.
There is a rule.
This is actually an impossible angle to get during a real football game, but
Yeah.
Oxford Hills, number 23, Ty LeBlanc going one-on-one with Wyatt Hathaway. Wyatt motions his arms in a no good position.
I like that.
Interesting to try to target Wyatt Hathaway immediately. The one of the senior defenders out there.
Incomplete off the fingertips of 25.
25, that is going to be Addison Brown. Just off the gate, I noticed number 24, Marcus Stone, appears to have some great size and speed. We're going to see how that's going to translate to his game shortly.
Hathaway might need some help for me to get his phone connected. I may have to leave again. I'll be back.
All right.
If I go down there, see if it shows up on the...
On there. Will it be like in a big screen like the other two?
No, it should show up right here.
Quarterback for today is going to be Atticus Saran. That's what we're going to go with. Saran, maybe.
I didn't get it right either. I was saying Soren, I think.
Soren, that's what we're going to go with.
I think I was switching it up. I do apologize.
That's what we're going to go with. Oxford Hills is going to punt. And caught by Wyatt Hathaway. So the Hornets are going to be giving the ball back. Took them only 2 minutes to get a quick 4-and-out going. So the Hornets offense underway. We're going to have Wyatt Hathaway manning the ship as usual. We got Brett Coburn out there, Zach Madison, Ben Soroyce, and Trevor Bossy, along with another possible person who could switch into the quarterback at any time, Hunter Hayes. Hathaway alone in the backfield. He's going to throw out to Ben Soroy, who's going to catch. Quick 9-yard pickup, it appears. Correction, 5-yard pickup. It's going to be 2nd and 15 heading into here. Wyatt Hathaway shotgun formation. He's got 3 receivers out to his left. Hathaway goes left, throws, caught Hunter Hayes, who's going to look for some space. He is tackled at the 46-yard line. Hornets going for that quick tempo offense that they like to run. Hathaway's got Coburn, Bossy, and Soroy to his left. Hathaway's going to pump fake and gets it to Brett Coburn, who heads down the field for quite the pickup. Hathaway fakes long with a 1 pump fake and then is able to throw it off to Coburn, who gets quite the pickup, getting us a first down here. Hornets quickly marching into Viking territory. Hathaway and co. methodically picking apart this Viking defense.
I'm sure Sawyer has some ideas on the sideline, as Wyatt said he normally does.
Hathaway is going to launch. It is caught for a touchdown. Trevor Bossy. Hornets within just 2.5 minutes able to punch this one in for a touchdown. Hornets going for the 2-point conversion here. Looking to put themselves up 8-0. 6-0 is the score right now. Hathaway's going to take it. He's got Bossy in motion. He's going to look for Hayes, who goes up, catches it for the 2-point conversion. Hornets up 8-0 early on in this game. So we're going to see a changing of the guard here as the defense is going to come on. Some names are going to stay, but some names that are going to be new to this squad are going to be Thomas Casey, Deegan Jordan, Denver Taylor.
Dayton Poldar's out there. We've seen him in the 2 JV games.
Saran is going to take it. Saran is going to throw. Caught by number 44, Isaac Ofiero. I do recognize that name as I did play against Ofiero back in my middle school days. Oh, so long ago. Quite the tank back then. Saran is going to have Stone in the backfield with him. Incomplete, it appears. Saran passed up the opportunity for a quick little 5-yard pickup for Stone and went deep down the field, just in and out of the hands of the Oxford Hills player.
I think due to some what should not be surprising Buzz Media technical difficulties, we may have overpromised on the field camera. For some reason, these are not connecting. Neither Hathaway's nor my phone will connect to the Sling Studio. They do not want to talk to each other.
Saran is going to miss his target.
Meanwhile, I've been not paying attention to the game at all, but I saw we're winning. That's nice.
A touchdown to, who was it again? Marley Alexis Coburn.
Well, Mason, my middle name is Alexa.
Alexa.
And
Whichever one it was.
Brett Coburn, I think.
Unclear. Rufino Driscoll says
I was
hi.
not paying attention.
Actually,
It was
he
Trevor
only.
Bossy.
Rufino says hi
Oh, it
just to
was?
Mason.
Oh, hello, Rufino. Interesting. I actually have a Rufino Driscoll class of 2020 sign at the end of my driveway. I'm not going to say how I got it or where it came from, but I do have one at the end of my driveway. My mom keeps taking it down, and me and Sora keep putting it back up. I leave it in my truck sometimes as a sunscreen windshield when I'm at school. Has brightened my life up.
I'm still upset about this camera not connecting.
It appears that Hayes and Hathaway were trying to switch out. I do believe the center snapped it just a wee bit early, leading to neither being in the quarterback position. Interesting for the Hornets varsity playing in the sunlight, which is something they don't usually do, as we have the lights that they usually play under on Fridays.
Well, it's nice to see none of them are vampires. Really didn't know what would happen. Very deep. Oh!
Ooh.
Ben Soroyce, that is.
I do think he got touched. I don't know.
His
Right.
ankle got
His
touched.
ankle, yeah.
He
Something that normally would not lead to a tackle.
and the ankle tackle would usually be very impressive.
He does have some nice speed as well.
Yeah, and he had to adjust to that ball in the air, like on the fly.
It was a great pass, better catch.
We
Almost
could
a
have had
touchdown.
A replay, but
Hathaway's going to march up. He's got 3 receivers out to his right. Hathaway's going to fire, And it is caught by Trev Bossy, who is he in? Is he out? Let's see.
Sawyer seems to think he was in.
Bit of controversy here as
Might
they
be
are
the
not going to
1
call the
yard.
touchdown, but I am sure the Hornets are moving past.
Davis is.
I'm getting a little video for the Instagram of this game. What's happening right now? Actually, I'm deleting that video because it's not good. I'm getting a little video here. We're gonna see maybe a touchdown.
Hayes is going to check
Oh.
into the quarterback position. Hathaway's going. Hayes can't. Hayes is going to have to throw it away. Now, if you are interested to see the aforementioned Davis video, you can go to Instagram and look at Leavitt Buzz Media, and that's where you'll find us. Please give us a follow over there.
And you're gonna find me telling you to go to YouTube, so which is really the purpose of this video.
Hathaway in the quarterback position for now. He's going to throw to Bensa Royce, who is in for the touchdown.
I guess I could have waited and got an actual touchdown play, but I didn't.
Hornets are going to go up 14-0, looking for this 2-point conversion. Hornets offense not struggling at all, which is usually what we see from them, but interesting
Struggling?
to see.
You worded
They're
that,
not struggling.
but you made it seem like you usually see them struggling.
Maybe we'll get a replay on that.
That's silence, Mason. Meanwhile, we didn't call the play. What happened?
Just over the hands of Sawyer Hathaway.
No 2-point conversion.
No bueno.
Not that the Hornets offense was set to struggle tonight, but maybe just a little bit of a wobble going against the
mighty,
Oxford Hills Vikings,
the mighty Vikings.
as opposed to their last week outing against Lewiston. I meant Lisbon.
I do think they play Lewiston in a couple weeks, maybe a week.
That's an almost precise update. That they might play them.
I think they do. I know. I
All right, so
thought I
we-
saw it on the Buzz Media sign-up schedule.
I'm still upset about the no camera. I'm not done yet with this.
I cannot say the same for the Oxford Hills offense here, as they have struggled not only to get past this Hornets defense, but to overcome themselves, as they have been dropping some very easy to catch balls. He's going to throw deep. It is pulled in by number 25, Addison Brown, the junior. So Rand is not going to be alone in the backfield, as there is Stone. He's going to throw out to Addison once again, who is going to catch it. And it's going to be second down here. Second and about 11 yards, yes.
40 seconds left on the clock for the first quarter.
Great eye there from Marley Coburn. See that we are slowly running out of time. He's going to throw deep. It is caught by number 23, Ty LeBlanc. With time running, they're going to attempt to get another playoff here. Oxford Hills proving me wrong and slowly marching up the field.
They heard your doubt, Mason. I don't think you should be doing
did.
that mid-game like
I-
this.
I may have jinxed our Hornets here. That is Ofiero in for the touchdown. As time expires, not only did I say that the offense was struggling, I said that their biggest enemy was themselves. And just after I said that, the tides have turned. I'm going to have to apologize to Coach Hath there for jinxing them.
You never want the tides turning. Meanwhile, we're going to try something. Marley, you're going to be in charge of this.
Got it.
And all you need to do is hit this button, and it switches cameras.
Okay. When do you
And-
want me to?
When, oh, here, we'll watch this play. Oh, Ben. I'm going to go down there with the camera, and you're just going to have to look at these two screens and decide which one should be.
Oh, all right.
And I'm probably going to do it till I get bored, then I'm going to come back. But
'Kay.
you're going to get a second camera for at least a little bit.
Is there brightness on here? So just preview to program, and it switches.
Yep.
This one Mason's and this one's yours, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to go, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Does the
Some good
does the orange line mean it's that one's on?
Yeah? No, it means the sound's coming from that, which we want it to be. The sound,
Yep.
I arranged it so the sound will always come the
'Kay.
same, no matter what.
All right.
All right, Davis is going to head down as the Hornets are going to take over on offense. Some very fancy camera work coming here. Not usually something we've been able to do on Buzz Media effectively in the past. We've tried. Hathaway comfortably steps back, launches it. He's got to get it away before the 5-yard sack comes.
Oh no. Mason, is this? Do I just click OK?
Yes.
All right.
Zach Madison's going to catch it as he is shoved to the ground by number 58.
Oh, Davis is set up now. See if we can get a little on the field play.
So we have now swapped to the Davis cam.
And you were able to see that. Was that complete?
I do not believe so. We're checking to make sure we got the Davis cam going here.
I think so.
And there we go. Bit of a delay here for us. So now we have confirmed that the Davis cam is on. As
We're
the
on the
Hornets
Davis
are
cam.
going to punt.
Back to Mason. Oh no. Oh.
So the Hornets are going to step on the field. We see Denver Taylor out there and Thomas Casey for the defense, along with some of our other players. Ofiero is going to catch that, taken down by a combination of Deegan Jordan and Thomas Casey. Thomas Casey rocking his signature lime green bandana. Appears from this angle.
I think you're right.
We're going to see Saran throw to Stone, who's going to get a quick pickup. We're going to go to third down, third and short. Saran is going to take it. He's going to throw it to Ofiero, who's not going to catch it. Interesting look for the Vikings here as they have Stone lined up behind Saran. Not something you really see in a 7-on-7 game. Stone's going to bubble out to the right. Stone is going to drop it. Scared of the presence of Sir Royce and Taylor. Interesting play they have going there. It appears that Saran is going to look deep, and they always have Stone as a fail-safe there. So we are going to have a turnover on downs.
We do have Davis moving over to get a better view of the other side. We're on the Mason cam right now. That was a nice catch. Brett Coburn.
Gonna get a quick zoom in there.
Nice, Mason.
I'm sure our viewers are going to appreciate the close-up on the beautiful face of Brett Coburn. Hathaway's got 3 out to his left. He's going to go out left, set his feet, throw downfield. Pierce Calder got caught up before, tripped before he was able to even get to the spot.
Davis keeps shooting the sky.
Davis has set his camera now. Believe we can switch to the Davis cam now. Here we go, Davis cam.
I don't know if there's any comments in the...
Nice field side angle as Hathaway is going to set his feet. He's going to throw in and out of the hands of Hunter Hayes. We're going to see Ben come in for the younger Calder. Hathaway's going to have Coburn, Bossy, and Soroyce out to his right. Hayes and the younger Hathaway out to his left. Takes it, sets his feet. He's going to throw deep for Coburn, who is unable to get up and catch that ball.
Switch back to Mason while Davis is moving the camera again.
See Davis right there with the camera. He's going to set that big tripod down.
Once that is after this play, we can switch back over there.
Ofiero with a nice catch. It's going to make it 2nd and short, it appears. So quite the game we got going here so far. And we're going to switch back to the Davis cam. So Saran is going to step out. He is going to throw to number 25, Addison Brown, just out of his hands.
Very low to the ground on that one.
Saran doing a pretty good job of hitting his receivers so far in this game. Has had a few moments where he struggled, but it appears he's working his way on up. With about 6 minutes left, the Vikings need to drive all the way down this field, score the touchdown and the 2-point conversion just to tie it up. He's going to throw to Ofiero, who's going to catch. He's taken down by Bossy at about the 29. That is a first down there for the Hornets, as Davis is going to switch up.
Looks like he's getting.
He is set up. Saran is going to step back. He is going to throw to number 7, Dakota Grassi, who is taken down by Leavitt's own Hunter Hayes.
I do remember that name from middle school when Brett played in middle school.
Dakota Grassi.
I'm
Yes, he
pretty
is a
sure.
junior.
I want to say he was number 7 then as well. I could be wrong though. It's a very unique last name.
And these two, our very own Trip Tigers, do play the Oxford Hills Middle School team. So, Ofiero with another amazing catch. Ofiero got some great size on him.
Definitely.
Kind of gives the illusion that he is not the... Kind of gives the illusion that he's one of the linemen that were just asked to come play, but Ofiero has actually played in the backfield for a lot of his life. Usually working around fullback, but a lot of great balls he's caught today. Saran's going to set his feet, attempt to throw across to the field. Number 7, no good though to DeGrassi for the touchdown, as the whistle was blown before that for the 4-second call. Sure, Oxford Hills would have loved to have that one. Instead, we are looking at second down at about 20 still. Saran sets his feet. He's going to quickly throw to Ofiero, who catches it in between Bossy and Jordan. Ofiero racking up yards here so far.
He's definitely a popular name for the Oxford Hills team tonight.
Indeed, I do believe I've said his name quite a few times, and it's not just for little plays. He has made quite the what am I thinking of? Impact in the moderate passing yardage thing, you know. Saran's gonna step back, pump fake. He throws up to Ty LeBlanc. We were waiting for the signal. And it is a touchdown there from Saran to LeBlanc, who dove into the end zone to avoid the touch there. Very interesting game incoming, as it is vital for the Vikings that they get this 2-point conversion, as they're going to give the ball back to the Hornets with about 2 minutes left on the clock. And I'm sure they do not want to put pressure on their defense. Saran is going to throw back corner of the end zone. It is knocked down by Dayton Calder. So for these last 2 minutes after each play, we are going to stop. The Hornets are just hoping not to get a quick 3 and out. Get it to Benny. Hornets up by 2. Not a comfortable lead, but it is a lead nevertheless. Hathaway's going to go out to his right. It's intercepted. No. Dropped. Pierce Hayes was tipping it up to himself. Oxford Hills tipping it up to themselves, but in the end, it hit the ground. So now it's going to be 3rd down and about 15 yards. Interesting to see what the Hornets are going to do here, as they do not want to hit a 3-and-out. Big play here for the Hornets, as they might have to contemplate punting if they don't get this. Hathaway is going to throw. It is caught by Trevor Bossy, who is going to take it up. Minute
I do believe
4.
Hathaway just called a timeout.
Hathaway calling a timeout. 1st down. Very tight game. Coach Coburn, give me a quick heart.
Go back over to Davis and hope that Gray does not get in front of the camera.
So what? Hathaway's going to take it. He's looking for Coburn, it appears. He's going to throw back to Hayes, who is going to come down with the reception. We're going to see what the refs are going to call it.
So did I.
Piercy did not get it. Play clock slowly winding down. They got about 7 seconds. 3 seconds for Hathaway. They get it off with just a second left in time. Hathaway's going to throw to Soroy, who's going to attempt a spin move.
Soroy does seem to be a big name for the Hornets tonight. I may have
Soroy
been wrong.
having some long catches. I do believe he has a touchdown.
I thought Bossy got both of them. No, maybe it was him.
Hornets are going to look. It is 3rd down. Important play. 44 seconds left here for the Hornets. Bossy heads into motion. Hathaway is going to throw for Coburn. No cigar on the diving attempt there from Coburn. So now it is 4th down, and we're going to see what the Hornets are going to attempt to do here. If they're going to go for it. Appears they will. It's to be a bit ineffective to punt here. Who do you think they're going to go here? Going to go to here, Coburn?
I want to say Hunter, or I'm going to go with Hunter.
And she is right, as Hunter is going to make the catch for the 1st down. Clock is going to continue running. It appears the Hornets are just going to try to punch it in for practice here.
I got that with Davis's camera. He was just moving, so I just switched it over to hers. We're good now.
All right, so 15 seconds left here for the Hornets. They're going to attempt to punch it in.
doing? Oh, he's back.
Incomplete there to Bossy. 9.8 seconds left here for the Hornets. Do believe it is third down for them.
We have 9 seconds left in the half.
Hathaway is going to throw to Hayes, who's going to lateral it back to Benny, who drops it.
And we have Hathaway with another timeout.
So Hathaway drops it. It appears Hayes picks it up. Hathaway is going to call for the timeout with 1.7 seconds left. Quick hook and ladder play. Looking like the Retro Dolphins back there. Hathaway's going to take it. He's going to roll out. Time's going to expire, and he gets it in to Brett Coburn for the last second touchdown. Brett's going to put that in. The icing on the cake here for the Hornets. Appears they are going to elect to run the two-point conversion.
It does appear Davis is more focused on talking to people than the camera.
This game is over as Hathaway is going to throw to the right.
Oh, we have a nice shot of the scoreboard, 20-12 at the end of the half. Davis maybe coming back up here.
We shall see.
You're on Mason's camera right now, so you don't get a view of the bleachers.
Davis is asking if the camera worked on his touchdown.
I was using your camera basically the whole time. I was using it almost the whole time until you were like not paying attention.
Well, like when they moved the guy like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if I should stay down here or head back to the booth.
We do miss you on commentary.
I'll go back there for
No one's commenting if they like it or not. Someone asked for the score.
Nah.
We got the
20.
score.
Maybe I can make Carly run the camera.
See if she wants to. Davis is trying to hand the camera off to someone else. Noah Carpenter, the score was 16-14, but actually it was never 16-14. It's 20-12 right now. If someone wants to let us know in the chat, Mason. We have a close-up of Hathaway. And the sideline. Caitlin Serois says, nice job, Marley and Mason. Thank you. Oh, it's Pam. If someone wants to let us know if you like the second camera angle that Davis has going on the sideline, that would be great. If not, we can tell him to come back up here. Hi, Brandon. Thank you, Philip Provencher. I apologize if I said your last name wrong. Brandon Bilodeau said he likes the second camera angle, so we will let Davis know that. I think he's on his way back up here right now.
Pierce Davis is back in the studio.
Pam Soroy says it's good but better from the booth. I was asking their opinion.
Well, we're gonna have a new breakthrough because the camera's gonna be on the field now.
Nice.
And it's gonna be behind the offense. Well, at least when Leavitt has the ball, he's gonna be on the field, lined up behind the quarterback.
Never before seen angle here for Buzz Media, as it's impossible to do it during an actual football game.
Right. Even when you watch pro football, they don't have a cameraman standing on the field, so really puts us a little step ahead of them. Meanwhile, in the game, we cruised out to that 14-0 lead, but Oxford Hills battled back, huh?
Indeed, they did. Very important there for the Hornets, getting that last-second touchdown to Coburn to give themselves a nice little lead, but still within reach as if Oxford Hills gets the 8-point swing with the touchdown and the conversion.
We got Andon on the field. So Player Hathaway. I feel like it's actually during the real play, it's nice to have the booth camera, but in between plays, it's kind of cool to actually see the players and the coaches like talking to each other. And
I think it's clearer to see from up here. The camera. Wait till you find it. I was trying to figure out what that's.
the boys of fall got their buzz on.
I will say, Davis, what is your take on number
Big Phil said that there is a camera on the field in the NFL, but it's on a zip line.
That's true.
We don't have zip line technology. We're just right here. Mason, what was your question though?
I was going to say, what is your take on number 44, Ofiero, and the the moderate-sized passing game?
Oh, meanwhile. Hold on, I gotta get the right camera. He is tough to stop. When I was on the sideline, I heard the defense kind of conferring and talking about what they can do to try to stop him. So you're talking about the guy who's made all the catches for Oxford Hills, right?
Yes, number 44. I do know his last name is Ofiero, as his nickname is Ofi. There we go. Isaiah Ofiero.
Oh, quality first name. No wonder he's hard to stop. Here's our behind the play.
Here's the younger Hathaway. He's going to catch the football.
We get all the Hathaways on this camera angle. Wyatt Sawyer and Michael.
I do believe Larry's roaming around there somewhere, and Michelle.
Yeah, well, right. We do have a few.
We almost have.
Larry running the chain gang, although he's not on the chain gang now. He was on the chain gang.
We almost have more Hathaways on the field than we do actual players.
Yeah, it's a solid ratio of.
Maybe we could do 7-on-7 with players versus the Hathaways.
Or even Hathaways versus the other coaches in the team. Oh, and see, now that's why he actually caught. Anna did a great job catching the camera there, but you didn't see it because I was on the wrong camera. It's hard to know which one to be on. Marley, do you want to run this or do you want me to?
I can if you want. I don't. It's up to you.
You can make the decision. It's a hard call which camera to run. Also, I'm tangled.
I don't even know how to do this.
Some tangled headsets here. We're going to blame that on Jamie Gentera.
Is it on?
That's what
It's on
that's the story we're going to go
I'm
with.
gonna switch to the booth.
Wyatt fires completed. Is that CY 13?
Nope. Trevor Bossy.
Oh, that's Trevor. Moving down the field. So 20-12. It's actually kind of nice, the Hornets. Like, we dominated Lisbon, but for us to jump out to lead and then come back, it shows a little more, like, of your mettle, how you respond. And so far, we've responded well. It's tough to get the big play in the 7-on-7, huh? Especially to get it running. Like, it's one thing just if you throw it deep, but, like, it's hard to evade getting touched by one hand.
Yes, it kind of negates those, quick spin moves that people like Ben Soroyce and Hunter Hayes love to hit, to try to shake defenders.
Yep. I was even thinking that in Dayton on that last catch, like he didn't have that chance to really escape.
Well, we saw that on the Soroy touchdown earlier. Well, the almost Soroy touchdown is he was just, as a fallen defender, had just reached up and just slightly grazed his ankle, getting the down. But in a real football game, there is no way that would have been a tackle unless he was able to grab onto the shoelaces or something like that.
Here you see in the huddle, that's some good quality on the field action there.
Yeah, the
Cabral's
one that
catching.
Dayton caught and the one that Trevor just caught. He had a good camera angle on those.
Hathaway is going to throw out to his younger brother Sawyer, who's going to catch.
That's going to be down real close. That's a
Taken
first down.
By number 23, Ty LeBlond. Hathaway to Hathaway for the first and goal.
Girls soccer did get the victory there,
They
3-2. Got a chance to talk to Carly Leavitt. Successful job back there in goal.
Hathaway's going to look out to his left for Hayes. Now he's looking for Bossy. He tosses it up.
I believe they called the sack, right? Is that the sack whistle?
See if that is the whistle. They're going to be bringing it back. No touchdown there for the Hornets.
The sack whistle's kind of quiet. You just hear like a low.
Yeah.
Brrr.
That's
Almost.
why it sounds like it's coming from the soccer field.
Not like an actual sack where you get like sort of a thud or a
Yeah.
crunch. Instead, it's just a low key, and the play's dead.
So Hathaway is going to look inside. He's looking for Hayes as it's tipped up by an Oxford Hill defender.
Yeah, 58 for Oxford Hills. That was a really nice play, actually. And heading into the woods to hunt the ball out of the bushes, too. Credit for that.
Number 58 not on our roster, but you are greatly appreciated.
He's in the middle somewhere, I thought. Oh, no, maybe not.
58 appears to be
'Cause,
missing
like,
from this
they
roster.
They messed up. Like, those are not in order. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's true.
But
They didn't mess up. They just added some like puzzles for us to solve.
That's
Marley?
what I thought. Yeah.
They're just trying to keep you
My
interested.
bad.
Hathaway is going to roll out to his left. He's going to throw for Coburn.
Oh.
Tipped up to Bossy. So we're going to see the Hornets fourth down here. Really interesting if they don't get this. This is going to leave about 9 minutes on the clock left for
It's only the
Vikings.
third quarter, though.
Still very interesting.
It is interesting, but I did want to point out that it's the third quarter. These games last significantly longer than the
40-minute games.
the un petit JV games that we had earlier. That's a little French for you. Did you see the play that Hunter? It was tipped like 11 times.
Yes, and then it got into the hands.
It
of
was
the
in the
Oxford
other guy's
Hills.
hands, and then it was almost back in his hands again.
Yeah, very interesting play there. Hathaway's going to fire one to Soroy, who is in for the touchdown. Able to get the toes in there.
I do think we have Pam, his mom, watching.
We got a question here. The quarterback does have a limited time to throw it. They have 4 seconds, and it's being counted off by the ref, which I've noticed game to game.
Varies.
It vary because it could be like the 1,000, 2, 1,000. Or it's much like if you've ever played touch football as a kid and you can blitz when you count to 4. Sometimes you did the quick 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4.
Yeah. I know all about that as I played some touch football.
Oh!
Intercepted, unable to be taken back. But I did play some touch football back in my middle school days with Wyatt Hathaway.
And?
He was a fan of the quick counts.
I played not on a team, but with Sawyer and Brett.
Back in the day, when you still could beat
Back
them.
in the day. I probably could now. I'd like to try.
Oh,
Would like to see this
That's-
on Buzz
I don't know
Media.
if it. I think
that
my
is
dad
the
would
kind
like
of Buzz
to.
Media matchup we want to see. Did I tell you guys about the golf matchup we got coming?
I've
No,
heard
but I
about
can
it.
imagine that our golf matchup is going to be quite the.
The Buzz Media team versus the Leavitt golf team. And,
And who is going to be on the Buzz Media team? Because this is
well, let's wait till this play. We'll keep talking.
Saran is going to throw to number 35, Lincoln Merrill. Haven't heard that name, but he is a 6'2 freshman. Quite
Oh.
the height on him.
We may only have the camera from the booth now.
Oh, the other camera.
Hathaway.
Oh yeah, I don't think he can stay on the field during
the
the.
other team is.
Yes, he can't get behind the other team's
Okay,
offense.
So we'll have an on the field camera when we're on offense.
Yep.
Saran is going to throw short there to number 23. I do believe that is Ty LeBlanc. What we have noticed, Davis, is they have number 24 Stone lined up behind Saran, and Saran looks long and always has Stone there as a failsafe in the flat.
It's
That's-
like a safety valve.
Kind of what they've been doing here is instead of just dumping the ball off into the ground, that when it's about 3.59 seconds, they're going to throw it to Stone instead.
Get a nice little pickup.
He's going to launch long.
Oh. Well, I was looking to pick that one back. Yeah, so the Buzz Media team's going to be Hathaway, me, Gentura, Parkin, and Hickson versus the KVAC champion Leavitt golf team. Now, you're probably wondering, what kind of experience does this Buzz Media team have? Hathaway plays golf fairly regularly. I play golf occasionally. And nobody else has ever played golf. So it should go really well.
I'm gonna actually call a florist, get some flowers, and bring it for the burial of the Buzz Media team. As this
Noah Carpenter's
golf
talking
team-
trash right now.
This Leavitt golf team is
But we have some
Quite
tricks.
the
We have
team.
some tricks up our sleeve, though. This is not going to be.
your traditional golf match.
No, it is not
This
going to
is
be a
gonna
traditional
have
golf
lots
match.
of hijinks and
Yes.
lots of possible cheating, I'd imagine.
So, we
Especially
may have lost our
kids.
cameraman. I don't know if Andon wanted to go
Well.
back in the field. He looks like he has not picked back up the camera. So we may just be with our main camera. Plus, Parkin, I can't say he has never golfed anymore because he said he was going to drive balls today. Start practice.
Has he ever
Next-
played an actual golf game?
No,
Or game up?
no. But it's not till next Wednesday, so we get a lot of practice.
I don't think your
I do think
2-week
that
maximum practice is going to beat Ruby Haylock's lifetime of golf.
No, we'll see. It is going to be. It is not going to be brought to you live, but I think we're going to have an edited version of it. Oh, incomplete. As we got a 3rd and 6.
We got Hayes, Bossy, Coburn to the left. We got Sir Royce and Madison on an island out there to the right. Hathaway is going to come close to that 4-second count, but Brett Coburn with the catch, and they are going to call the first down as the chains move.
The chainless chains. There's no actual chain there. No chains. There's no tackles. It's football. Like we have the same terminology, but the reality is not really the same.
we have 3.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
And I would say Cabral has no plans to go back on the field and film this game.
I would agree with that.
Coburn, amazing catch there.
That was almost impressive.
Almost impressive there from Marley Coburn. Quite the quote we have going. Why was it almost impressive?
I don't know. I mean, I think it'd be more impressive. Obviously, they can't play full-on football right now, but I do think if there was pads and people actually getting hit, it would have been pretty impressive.
What could he do that would impress you? Like jump over somebody?
I did tell him the other day that if he caught every single pass that was thrown to him, I would be impressed. That was impressive.
Bossy hitting
That
for
was
touchdown.
impressive.
So there we see Bossy goes in for the touchdown, boosting this game up to 32-12.
Hornets really opened things up after that 14-12. They cut it down.
Things slowly getting out of hand here for the Vikings.
It's also going to be hard having only practiced a couple times, I'm going to guess, since they went back to green.
Yeah, 7-on-7 appears to be a lot of it's team chemistry. Hathaway coming close.
Marley
Coburn
says, it was all right.
was all right. I think she can do better.
The score is now 32-12 Hornets with a minute and a half left.
I feel like we need to yell at somebody to get that camera. Maybe we can get Gray to run the camera for a few minutes. That might be interesting. And film whatever he like.
Oh no, that is a lot of power.
That might be too much power for Gray. Might be a little scary what he films.
Yeah. We're going to try that, though. In the fourth quarter, at least. Hornet defense is definitely adjusted here, taking away those plays that were eating them up for a while.
Tommy Casey out on the field.
Sir Thomas Casey, I have just knighted him.
And as Mason pointed out earlier, the lime green.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out the shade of green he had on his head because
I
it
would
isn't
consider
quite
it
Hornet
lime.
green. It's more of a bolder taste.
What did you call it, though? Oh, incomplete, deep there.
I said
I-
lime green, but it's
I don't think
somewhere-
it's not lime.
it's somewhere between lime and Hornet.
Can you get a zoom on that?
We can get a zoom. in.
Tommy is very knightly. When you say like you want to knight him, like I could see him as a knight, ready to battle.
There is someone on the other team with the last name Knightley.
Oh yeah, and see
I
on the
think it
camera
was
there,
lime.
I feel like it's just a shade off of lime.
It's like grass green, but not this color grass. Like the summer grass.
Oh, summer grass green. I like
Or
summer grass green. That's a good name.
Does work. We see number 5 has a hat on right there. A lot of hats here for Oxford Hills.
I've noticed that in the earlier JV games as well. Where's the coaches are huddled up talking there. Do you think we can get a coach to run a camera?
Currently looking at Stone's Cavs. I just
Oh.
noticed that they were.
Can you get a camera over here on the 7 coaches?
Which coaches? Oh, these
This is
coaches.
Our coaches are.
Sorry, I mistake that for the rest of the
They're
team.
playing. I think they're preparing to go on the field. There's 7 of them there. That could be. They might be calling their own numbers and going in
The coaches and Michelle Hathaway. She may be taking over
as the coach.
Hathaway goes out the field.
Oxford Hills, nice passing catch,
23. Ty LeBlanc there.
picking up the first down.
Ironic that LeBlanc is a brown-haired person.
Hey, Gray. Chris Gray.
As Davis is going to attempt to get the attention of Chris Gray, who
He's on his phone.
sure the inside of his head is moving at about 4,000 miles an hour.
Ooh, that was
Ophi
a
Arrow
nice
catches it
catch.
great stride, is able to really pick up or come close to the first down. Just a yard shy, it appears, for Ophi Arrow. About second and even less than 1. Saran's got Stone in the backfield. Gonna take it. He is going to throw down.
Almost caught by Wyatt.
Almost caught. That was intended for Matt Dorsett.
Sometimes I get excited on a close play and I cut off the play-by-play because I'm just so excited, you know?
That is fine by me. Saran is going to find Ofiero once again, who probably at this point has triple digits passing yardage so far. Coaches of the Hornets almost outnumber the actual players on the field.
Yeah, we're ready for the coach team to step out and play.
Maybe a coach's team versus Buzz Media.
Oh, now that could be a
That
matchup.
is-
Obviously, we get halfway.
Oh yeah, do you guys get halfway?
That's an interesting one. Is he kind of
Is he more Buzz Media or football coach?
I guess
mean,
he's gonna have to sign with a team,
I mean,
whichever
they
one he
do
wants.
have a lot of coaches.
right. We don't have a lot
that
of Buzz
could
Media
probably
people.
put in.
Hickson's ready to tackle some people, though.
And the question is, are people like Ashton Gray, who's an intern, is he allowed to even play on the team as he has football experience? Plays.
Yeah, there's some gray areas there.
I think you could use the gray area to your advantage.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna need to do. Actually, you guys can be on the Buzz Media football team.
Indeed. You get to see the
Marley's been bragging about her skills all game, so we can see how it
we
actually.
get to see her go up against her dad. Maybe this is something in the works we could get going.
I like it.
Now, are we gonna have to go full on football or 7-on-7?
Assume 7-on-7.
Right. Oh, Oxford Hills had to get rid of that one. They were running out of time.
So it's going to be 4th and pretty much goal is they'd have to get to the 1-yard line to get a first down. So interesting. This could be a turning point here for the Vikings if they're able to punch it in, making it possibly 20-32, which is not a great look, but a lot better than the
Yeah,
12.
it's back in. It's possible. That was a great 2-minute drive by the Hornets. I like the intense Hathaway yelling out timeouts there at the end of the second quarter.
Indeed.
Here,
They're gonna find
44.
Ofiero for the touchdown.
Hero.
He is just finds his way open over and over again. Seemed like we shut him down for a little while, but came back on that
Interesting
drive.
The Hornets haven't been attempting to double them, but they have the one-man advantage.
Well, and really you have two because the quarterback, they're only sending out 5 receivers against 7 defenders, right?
That is true.
10 minutes, 20 seconds to go, 32-18. Oxford Hill's going for 2.
Saran is going to look for Stone, who does not catch.
Oxford Hill's
Stone,
down by 14.
Stone, interestingly, a great basketball player from what I remember. I do remember getting torched by him a few times
Nice.
because I was not very good when I was in middle school.
I like the middle school memories coming up, Mason.
Well, I do. This is kind of the last standing memories that a lot of these Hornets players have for Oxford Hills. Is you don't really play them when you're in high school, but
The middle school sports schedule is rough. You play all
It
those
is.
Class A's teams. Lewiston,
Hills.
Auburn, Oxford Hills.
I do remember Chris Gray snapping a clipboard over his knee in anger one time when we were playing Oxford Hills,
I do remember hearing about that.
as he actually taught there. So it was really a pride thing for him. He knew his students were going to make fun of him if he lost, and I'll tell you, he got made fun of.
Wyatt's looking around. Oh. Incomplete.
Hands of Soroy.
Maybe we can. Who can we get to run that camera down there? Denver? He's focused on the game.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure one of those coaches is doing something. There's too many of them and not enough responsibility.
There we go.
The way is going to throw to Hayes, who's going to catch.
Picks up 5 or 6.
It's going to be third. And how long, Davis?
12.
12. You heard it here first, folks.
When you ask me the yards, I have to in my mind think, is it more important to be fast or accurate? And I go with speed. Like, and then you just stick with whatever you said. Sometimes Neto corrects me.
Mr. Neto, the official
Official?
checker.
And sometimes I hear the correction, but it's really 3rd and 11, but that's fine. Wyatt's looking around.
Here's he's going to throw to Hayes, who catches it on the other side of the third.
He didn't make it to the yellow line on the field, is what I think is where you're going.
He
yellow
was running
first
back, and he caught it when he was on the other side for the first down. But when
But
he
then
landed,
he landed
was,
back. I wish we had the yellow line. You think we can get that?
That we're already struggling with what we got here.
Oh, Big Phil's willing to play on the team. I assume the Buzz Media team. That would be awesome.
They're going to
Oh!
throw to Hayes. It is stripped out by number 58.
That's
the
some great
nameless
defense.
assailant there on our Oxford Hills team.
It's funny, like this football's obviously so low key compared to normal football. But every once in a while, there's a play like that, and you see the benches kind of come alive. The Oxford Hills was pretty excited to see the knockdown there.
There's not too many of them over there.
No, they don't have a lot of people here.
May have left. I don't know if that's allowed, but
I think this year with COVID stuff,
you can leave.
it's almost preferred to have people go home. There's not like the old school. You used to always want the JV and younger guys to watch the game, but now it's kind of not the way things are. Meanwhile, 23 evasive.
Saran throws to LeBron.
He's a little more evasive than LeBron. Not quite as big.
Going to throw up. That is Ofiero once again. Ofiero making a name for himself during this game.
Very impressive game tonight.
Yep. That was a great catch. It looked like it was too far over his head.
Ofiero.
Looked like it was over his head. Oh.
But
Sorry, Mason.
Ofiero is the most energetic player we have here on this Oxford Hills team. As every time he catches it, he sprints to the ball. If he drops it, he sprints to the ball and brings it back.
Yes.
And he's
yes.
always running.
Definitely.
Meanwhile, that was a nice play by who's 24?
That is Stone.
So Oxford Hills here, less than 6 minutes to go. They're down 14, but they're trying to make a game of things. Down at the 20.
Interesting. Marcus Stone, I just see, is a junior, which makes me feel even more sad about myself, as he was a 7th grader when I was getting coached in 8th grade. So,
well, here we have a 3rd and 6.
Gonna throw to Stone, who tips it to himself, catches it, and a new set of downs, 1st and goal.
Oh, and you know what? Actually, is the tip was key to the first down. I think if he caught it where it was, he wouldn't have got the first down.
So now they are going to try to march it in.
Like from about the 6-yard line?
If they do score this, interesting.
Yes. Hornets that cannot be celebrating yet.
Saran is going to throw to Ofiero. It is tipped out by Wyatt Hathaway, though.
We get a 2nd down. 4.5 minutes. Clock's ticking. Clock is on the Hornets' side. But when the last 2 minutes come, it will stop at normal kind of football stoppages, incompletes, and out of bounds.
Saran is going to attempt to punch it in. He does not.
Tommy Casey in there with Denver Taylor.
DT. Nice job, boys. And 3rd down. Hornets really could end the game right now if they can stop this drive. 2 more plays. Incomplete.
And number 25 does not catch it despite the wide open status. So
Status, I believe.
you got to be a little more bougie like me.
I just decided to challenge your pronunciation. And here we go, 4th down.
Interesting to see. They're going to throw it out. They go to LeBlanc,
That's
and
kind
he
of
scores the touchdown.
going backwards there, backing up.
Yeah.
Marcus Stone is a senior.
Senior?
Oh.
So that must be either a mistake on the roster or we read it wrong. Thank you.
It
No,
says
it's just
junior right
junior.
here.
Yeah, well, I assume Delaney Stone's probably his mom or relative, and she would know. So the roster may just be incorrect.
All right.
Rosters are kind of thrown together at this point, I feel like, for a lot of the teams. So. Oh, tipped
Is
away by,
tipped.
who was that? Number 3? Is that Dayton?
Dayton Calder.
So still an 8-point game. They're up a touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Making that interesting, as even if Oxford Hills was to get the ball back, that 2-point conversion is going to be.
Mason, to make you feel a little bit better, that means when Marcus Stone was schooling you at basketball, you were both in 8th grade.
He
wasn't a year younger than you.
Even
That's
though-
better. That does make you feel a little bit better.
He was still about 6 inches taller than me.
Well, what's his height marked on there now?
Let me see. Marcus Stone, 6 foot,
How tall are you?
6'3". Still. I might have him in that category, but I guarantee we go one-on-one nowadays. I'm getting destroyed.
Yeah, I would guarantee that too. But I was going to back you up if you said I was going to back up your claims if you wanted to say you were better.
Well, no, I don't consider myself a terrible basketball player now.
No,
I can
I
just
didn't-
imagine that Stone is just
A lot better than
It's
you.
got
Definitely.
right. Wyatt firing. I didn't mean you were terrible. I wasn't going there. I'm just saying
Well, I guess we're gonna have to see the Buzz Media.
the Buzz Media basketball game, which
Against
might have to be
Saturday.
outside on the outside courts if they don't allow.
Maybe against the janitors this time. I don't know who we're going against.
2 minutes. We are under 2 minutes to go.
Can challenge Big Phil to a basketball game.
I
I've
do
seen Big
think-
Phil. He's got quite the shot on him.
Oh,
That
really?
Corner 3 is his spot.
Well, you know, when you're a custodian, you get that time to go in there, in your breaks, and get to work on those corner threes if you want.
Well, Big Phil did. He did do summer basketball programs and stuff like that. He was telling me about it.
Bo Hood, you guys remember Bo?
Yes.
He
Yeah.
used to go into the gym, and he could nail the threes as well.
I believe when I was a freshman, I saw him play.
That's a first down for the Hornets.
First down
And
for
a
the
minute and a half to
Hornets.
go. I think this means that first down might be the key to running this one right down to 0. In no hurry, and I don't know what Oxford Hill's timeout situation is, but they don't seem to be trying to force
I
it.
imagine you'd want to save those timeouts for if you get the ball back.
Well, I don't think they're going to get the ball back. That's what I'm saying.
Davis, do not jinx anything. Please.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
It
every
is
time-
on the record there. If we minute to go, they're not getting the ball back. I'm confident. I'm not worried about jinxing. Can't go wrong. It's unsinkable.
As you see Hathaway's eyes glued onto that onto the play clock at the end of our field. Hayes
Complete-
is gonna get it, and
At this
Keep that
point, they
clock
can run it
running.
down to like 1 or 2 seconds. You gonna try to huck one up to the end zone? You think here?
I don't know.
Even if you pass it high up in the air, the clock still.
So you got to go end zone then.
either way, I do believe this game is gonna be over.
This is the last play of the game. The only way the Hornets could lose is the interception return for a touchdown. But
Even that Night Stalks get the 2 point.
Wyatt's
So
getting ready,
Hathaway,
fires it up, complete.
Hayes who goes to the ground.
And that is the game. Hornets 32-24. Good games today with Oxford Hills.
Yeah.
Marley, Mason, great job.
Davis, great job.
Thank you. And thanks for tuning in. We will be back with soccer tomorrow.